Guys, it's that time. It's Packer Prep Video Thursday, and we got another doubleheader weekend. We've got the Bengals late on Friday night, tomorrow night. I will say something about that, but you guys, we've got to continue to work on getting better ourselves. I think there's room in the blocking. I think there's room in the passing. I think there's room in the tackling and the catching of the football where we can find more success. And again, playing catch with your brothers, sisters, with your parents, and literally catching anything is going to help. So enough of that. Let's get right into the video. Special Forces, there's no position changes that I'm looking for. We might have some adjustments on Friday night for one person, but we'll deal with that as it comes. Sawyer, we need kicks to go in the direction that the kick is called. And as I wrote that, I kind of thought maybe you and I aren't on the same page. So real briefly, guys, our goal is to, in the season on special teams, is to pin the ball inside the 20-yard line, and then they have to go all the way down the field. So to pin it down, sometimes, one of the coaches I learned from is we call it the coffin corner, and we got to kick that ball not straight, but let's say we're kicking it to the right. We're going to kick it to the top of the numbers, to the sideline. There's no penalty for the ball going out of bounds. So we're going to kick it towards the sideline, and we're going to aim for the outside top of the numbers, And then, Sawyer, if you feel like you have the leg, then push that bullseye down to the 10-yard line and towards the sideline, right, guys? Those are great opportunities for us to pin the team in the other direction. And each time they throw the ball, we've got a lot of athletes on secondary that are looking to make some interceptions. Just a quick review on defense. Cover one, go with motion. The code word for that will be green. You really got to cover your guy. I can touch my hat. Cover three, I do want to review that briefly with just a couple of you guys. And then the hand signal is touching the leg. So cover three, this is actually... it's true here with the corners and the safety. You're always going to hear me yelling, your first step is back. Keep that distance, right? If we're playing the Bengals, you guys know that there's a kid on that team, number 17. He's fast. Keep that cushion, right? Before the ball is hiked, start backpedaling. And then, when people throw the ball up, it's much easier to play forward than it is backwards. And so playing forward gives you a great chance to defend the ball, intercept it, momentum going in the other direction, our direction. So that's all good stuff. So first steps are back and cover three for the secondary. Don't go with motion. I do want to talk about the will and the strong safety linebacker types. Andrew, James, Max, you guys kind of have a double job. You're looking to keep number two. You're looking to interrupt his vertical running. And then if he bends to the out, like it's our bench or our Brazil, and that's your second job, you actually got to race to that out route. As we play the Bengals, they like to send a 5-yard out, and then they like to send a 10-yard out behind it. I would prefer you take away the 10-yard out. Take away the 10-yard out, the deeper throw. Don't get caught looking at the shorter route or the candy. So again, you're not letting him cross your face, be physical. If he does work to go in, pass it off and cover three to whoever's the middle backer type, like a Winston, or you guys sometimes James and Max, you switch. So pass it off to the middle backer. Don't chase it. Look for this new guy to be coming in as well and stay underneath it. So we were working on that in our practice, all right? I'm not going to talk about it over here on the single side. It's the same concept. Again, we want to be physical if we can. And then if he wants to go inside, we're going to be physical with him, and we're going to say in, and pass it off to the next guy, a linebacker type in the middle. If he runs and out, if this guy runs and out, we're going to rally to it. If the play develops like we have a rollout, so the cue is running this way, the ball is going to go to the sideline, try to get width, try to get to 10 yards, and take away the deeper throw, and then rally up for the short out route, okay? All right, so that's that. Offense practice on Monday, we came up with a code word, so we're not saying on one in front of the other team. So let's say we go on the ball and it's open doubles Vermont, and everybody's wondering the cadence. James can yell Cyclops and that means it's on the one clap, okay? In the huddle, we can still go on 2, we can still go on 1. So just a little update there. If you guys don't know this, A-gaps, I was specifically thinking about you, Andrew. The cones are right here. We cannot run through those cones. So Andrew, when we run that triangle play the second time, and you do get to run up the middle, but you cannot run through those cones. You got to make your squeeze. Hey, speaking of runs, I'm going to actually come back to this slide. Linemen, let's get better. I was rolling this over in my brain. It was actually James's idea. On the booty bubble plays, you guys need to block aggressive. So Winston and Lewis and Caleb, can you guys not go backwards, but can you guys fire out and go block somebody in front of you? And that's gonna on pass plays, that's gonna get their hands down, right? That's gonna occupy them, and then our guys are on the edge are super fast. We're not gonna those lineman types aren't gonna catch them. And then on run plays, it's the same idea. Can you guys? This is called a good fit, right? Hands inside on the dinner plate. Hands are close together, and then we've got our elbows tucked in. I like to say a big butt and a big chest, and we're got our eyes on the guy, and we're gonna move our feet and we're gonna push him as best we can. So just a little heads up, if you guys could block aggressive, block forward on booty or bubbles and run plays, okay? So run plays might be the H motion rip Jordan. That would be a play where Andrew gets the ball. We might run the twins, and then we might run that weird Z motion and then zone, run the ball, right? Sawyer run up the middle. That's a run play. Can you guys block aggressive like this? Block aggressive. Lewis, on these bubble plays, if you can race for a linebacker after your great snap and block one of those guys, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So I said I would go back. This is a new play that we installed on Monday. Twins, the T's going to shift to QB. The Q and the H are suddenly going to create a big wall over here. They're going to motion or shift before the hike of the ball. Make sure they're set, max, and then clap. And then we want you to roll out, and you're reading short to long. And if you're looking at the short guy, that long guy is going to come open, right? But if they're just not covering this, right, the defense gets out of there, and take what they give you. Throw the short pass. This would be an Andrew type or a Gavin type. They're going to get a lot of yards out of that. The Z types, just make sure you run your corner to 7 or 8 yards and then break out. Max, what does that tell you? You got to catch the snap, get depth. You'll watch this video, I hope, James. You guys get depth, and then that allows you to turn and actually run towards the sideline and put more power behind your throws. All right, guys? So QBs, QB wannabes, you guys, a quick 1 or 2 minute video, just some college guys doing some QB drills, and it's real short, but you can see their technique, their eyes, where the ball is. You can practice the drill with a parent or with a brother or sister, and that would be great. So just a new wrinkle in our offense. Super excited about that. I can't wait to see you guys on Friday night in a rematch versus the Bengals at 8 p.m. Going to be a late night, but it's a fun night under the lights at Waller Stadium. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys soon.